Bronx.
That was the trash, right? What?
Bronx, we outside. Gratitude. Gratitude. Thank you, Mom, for birthing me on this day many moons ago. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Robin, for birthing me as an entrepreneur, as a dancer. I'm gonna run up on her, tell her today my birthday.
I love you.
10.
I just can't go. No, because
So she be my girlfriend. I haven't been to the Bronx in years. Last time I was in New York, I didn't come to the Bronx. Um, all I want for my birthday is a staff. Miss Robin just told me the government is about to give her some youth employment, some youth. They're about to give her some youth employment. They're gonna pay them. So she said she'd give me one of the assistants. So definitely. Hold on. I ain't washed my hair yet, but bitch, I'm famous. We almost at 71 million viewers. Gratitude. Right, so I'm going to purchase a laptop. Let's check this internet connection. Knowing me, says 5G. Yeah. Internet. No internet. Yeah. Okay. Seems to be working. Five. Okay, 5 and 6. 5 and 6. Shout out to all of the people that have natural kinky hair. Miss Robin is waiting on me. So I'm gonna hold on. Let me sit her. like button. Copy. Copy. When do I get content of the Bronx? What is this? I don't have. Okay. I have a dirty ass camera. I always got a dirty ass camera. Keep a dirty camera. Keep a dirty camera. Bronx money. Okay, phone. Okay, phone. I'm still learning how to use my phone. Case. I thought about getting a tablet, but they don't hold a lot of space. Or do I get a tablet and I just save everything in some sort of cloud? That's a good so I'm good. Who wants to buy me a laptop for my birthday? Who wants to buy me a laptop for my birthday? Do I got any? Are there any people in my chat, or is it just? Who wants to buy me? Hold on. Oh, that's what I'm doing. July 6th celebration. Come on, phone. Come on, select all. Paste. Celebrating. Born day.
Do you work here?
Mellow. I love you. Mellow, is that my Mellow? Hold on, let me check. Let me go to your channel. I'm not sure if that's my if that's my Mellow or not. Mellow, if that's you, contact me. Send me an email. Reach out to me. I've been trying to talk to you directly. I don't know if that's you on live stream though, because I've been saying your name and Frank's name and they basically troll that they troll you guys, or they troll me. But Frank is a king and Mello is really a queen. So you can't troll God. You can't troll God. You can only get your feelings hurt from God. Like, shout out to the gods and the goddesses. Pass it through. Peace and blessings, Father King. These stores these days never really have floor staff. Somebody match Mellow. Match Mellow. I love you, Mellow. Even if that's you or not the real you, somebody trolling you. Shout out to Frank. I love you, Miss Robin. I'm not sure if Miss Robin is watching. No staff here. Zero floor staff. Hit my like button. Thank you everybody commenting. I appreciate the comments. A lot of people watch my live stream, and a lot of y'all fear me like I'm your God or something. I'm nobody's God, except myself. But when people watch and they don't comment and they don't like and subscribe and engage, that makes me your God. Because you sit here watching and you're in fear of me. So shout out to the people that tip me. They're not in fear of me. They love me. And yeah, I know I love y'all back. Shout out once again to my sponsors. So there's supposed to be a laptop at this place called Access that costs $150. I'm gonna just go straight to the counter and tell them that I wanna. I think it might be this one. I think it might be this one. I'm not. Oh shit! I don't know. What? One of these. One of these. They got little to no staff in here. Thank you everybody that hit the like button. Miss Robin, are you watching? Miss Robin, are you on the chat?
Hello?
Frank, let me know if you on the chat. Ronnie, let me know if you on the chat. Mello, let me know if you on the chat. Any of my supporters, let me know on the chat. Let me know you on the chat. If you're new, show some show. When I say new, that means you never tipped me before. You never tipped. That's new. Like if you've been watching my live stream for like mad long, but you've never tipped, you're pretty new. I don't know who you are. I don't know who you are. Like even if I've said hi to such and such name, if you never put $1 in the bag, we don't have any sort of tracking record or relationship at all. And I'm doing this to build relationships. Y'all got more? Y'all got no more staff? No more staff?
What SSD does he?
I wanted to purchase things. I should have purchased this shit online and then came here to just pick it up. That's why the young boys, they be running in these stores, snatching shit and running out. Look, they don't have no staff. And what the fuck? What is he doing? What is he doing? You know that nigga's not gonna get punched in his face over his job. But these huge corporations get away with it, man. I wish they, it sucks for the staff that they do have because it puts all of this pressure on the staff that they have here. You have to do all of these things and deal with customers that do more talking than spending money. Shit is crazy. Shout out to all of the people that do more tipping than. Nah, I'm teasing though. I'm teasing. Look, more staff. Like, yo, in Asia, not the same. Not the same. So I've been working. I haven't had a laptop since Frank brought me a laptop in the Philippines, and the processor was too cheap and too slow, so I just donated it to a little boy, so he could play some games on it. At least he could play some games on it, or maybe do some studying on it. It says we have 11 people on my chat, but none of y'all are commenting. So that means you're either intimidated to comment because you think I want money from you, and I don't even know you. But or you're a new person that don't speak English, or robots. But it's cool. I ain't stressing. Trying to confirm if this is the real Mellow or not. I don't think so. I don't think so. It says I don't know. I mean I don't know. Let me. It says joined 5 years ago, 19 subscribers. I'm not even sure. Shout out to the real Mellow. Hopefully that was her. A lot of people be scared to talk to me. I get it though. I get it though. I think the world understands and knows. I want to purchase the.
If he's becoming a student.
Which one are you interested in?
I don't. What you got? 3 different prices.
Yeah, so this is the Microsoft 365 person. This is only for.
I was told I get that for free with the 130 laptop.
No, you do not get that for free.
All right. If I purchase it online, I get it for free. If I purchase the laptop online, they give it. All right. So give me the laptop. That's it's $151 with taxes. I don't know which one it is.
Do you have a picture of it? Or like, you know what brand it is? Like HP,
It was Asus on the. I don't think I think I closed the tab, but I was about to purchase it on the website. Yeah, I closed the tab. And it was 151 with taxes.
Well, what was it without taxes? Like how? What did it say?
It said 130. It was the, and it was this name brand.
Asus.
Yeah. It was.
Hold on, give me a second. Let me check for you.
That is the best laptop. That gives you.
Hit my like button. Hit my like button. And keep commenting. Hit my like button.
Software installation alone is $39, and let's just say they wanted to add something onto this, they'll charge you $149.
I mean, I guess I need to pull it up myself.
Gives you all of that.
The only Asus that I have around that price point in store is this one right here.
All right.
The Asus Vivo.
Give me this. Give me this. That was I didn't see that on the website.
What are you gonna use it for though? Work school.
I'm a YouTuber, a very popular
this
YouTuber.
This laptop is gonna be like really slow. It has 4 gigabytes of RAM.
I'm good. I'm good on that one. What any of this the 200 price range works. Like all of these are. I can't do CapCut on it.
Nah, not on these. Because these, like most phones come with 8 gigs. These are gonna have 4. So basically
8 gigs.
Which is basically how fast the computer is. So think about it like this. The more gigs you have, the more tabs you can have open without it slowing down or doing more stuff at the same time. So let's say if a computer only has 4 gigs, it's gonna be slow. Just opening a tab as you saw, like it's slow.
Okay.
So if you're trying to run CapCut, good luck with that, bro.
So.
Like I'd recommend at least 8 gigs. For example, like this one. Yeah, because this one was on sale yesterday.
So it jumped up to 500 yesterday?
It was like $299 yesterday. This one will be pretty good. This one has 16 gigs, so this one's actually really good. For the price, it's $379. You get a Ryzen 5, 16 gigs of RAM. The storage doesn't really matter because you can always add an external hard drive. But it's the RAM that's really important because you cannot upgrade the RAM on a laptop because most of them are going to be soldered onto the motherboard. Basically means you can't change it.
Okay. And that's my only option for that price?
Not you can still go with those, but what I recommend it, you're gonna have a hard time running CapCut. Basically, what you want to do, you're gonna want to at least 8 gigs, if not 16, to have a good experience.
And honestly, I'm not the editor, so I usually be running CapCut on my phone, and I'm gonna get an editor. I'm not. I'm the main thing I kind of use it for is YouTube Studio. So I trim, thumbnail. I'm doing the SEOs right now. I'm not the editor,
So
so
I would recommend at least a computer that has at least 8. Definitely don't get a computer with 4. I would recommend 16, but like I know the price point, 8 would be. It would run.
What about one of these tablets? Are they?
That's not a tab. That's a monitor.
I know, but I'm saying are the tablets 16?
No,
or 8?
they're gonna be like 8 gigs, same as the phone, because the tablet's like a big version of it. So like right now, the best option I have is gonna be that one for $379. If not, you can go with that Asus one that has 8 gigs. That's like the cheapest option I have in store. That one completely sucks.
All right, I'll go with this one. I'm gonna I have to not think budget. I have to like think long term because I'm taking this to Africa. So I don't want to have. I was gonna buy a used one on Facebook Marketplace, but somebody's gonna sell me one with a fucked up processor again, and there's no way to check it. And like y'all know, I'm not trying to be doing all this tech stuff on these computers anyway. That's somebody else's job. I'm the singer. But I do need these computers to do the research to find more investors. That way, when I go live, I'm also speaking to my investors, and not just a bunch of nosy people who just But shout out to everyone hitting the like. Thank you everyone hitting the like button. Thank you everyone that's ever tipped. Ever. Let me see something.
Give me 1 second. Let me go get it from the back.
Okay. I'm just. I'm trying to think, like. Is it slow because of the internet connection, or is it? Yeah, I'm gonna just go with what he said. I'm not trying to grab a slow laptop. Yeah. I didn't even know they made these laptops with slow. Maybe that's why they're so cheap. But HP, I thought HP was a reasonable, decent brand. Yeah, I'm gonna just spend the money now so it don't cost me later. Because what I'm using the laptop for is way yeah. It's gonna be worth the investment.
Question: are you gonna be using Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint?
No.
Any of these?
No.
None of these, right?
Why?
Because it doesn't come with the computers. You would have to buy it separately.
I don't need those. I don't need those apps.
Gotcha.
Just YouTube Studio, and maybe.
Because most people think it's free or it used to come with it, but now they don't. So we're just letting our customers know that it does not come with them. So let's say if you need to write a document or anything like that, it won't come with the computers installed. That's why you see those cards out.
No, I'm good.
You can come with you. And Anything else you needed?
No, I just wanted to confirm that these would be a bad option for YouTube Studio.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't. That feels like I feel like that's something new, like that they're doing with the computers. Like I don't remember them running that slow.
It's not that it's because apps now they're so much bigger. Like with 4K video, you need a better processor to run those type of things.
Yeah,
So it's not like the computers got worse. It's more like the technology that we're using got better. So you need better technology to display and run this thing.
okay.
Do you have an account with Best Buy?
No, does it give me a discount?
No. But let's say if you want to return it, we'll have it on file. What's your phone number?
I don't have an account with Best Buy.
So just let me know if you want to return or exchange, you have to have the receipt. Let's say if you lose it, then we can't do a return because you don't have an account.
No problem.
On the item, do you want to add warranty to it?
I'm okay.
The total will be $413.71. Alright, so thanks. You want to fight for the Best Buy card? Do you need a bag?
I'm okay.
Whenever you're ready.
This is a debit credit card. This is what I said. Thank you, bro. This is a credit card. Okay.
Are you all set?
Thank you.
Have fun.
Right. Touring expenses. Small, but I haven't spent that much money in a while coming from the Philippines at one time. Oh, I can't leave without a freaking tripod. Miss Robin, I have to get a tripod. I forgot that. I'm walking around streaming with no tripod. Excuse me, do you have phone tripods
Tripod?
for the phone?
Not really, no. They're out of stock already.
Thank you. It's crazy. Fine. $50,000 using this laptop. Real. Alright, time to make this $400 back. I was gonna spend $80 on a cheap yeah, it was, I know that was gonna cost me. I was gonna get it off of Facebook Marketplace. But and I have to pay $30. Well, I have that. Once again, shout out to Mello for the birthday money. Whoever's watching this live stream, let's get 16 people to tip $100. Let's get 16 people to tip $100. Unless one of you have already tipped $100.
Taxi, my friend. Taxi. ¿Qué un taxi, mi primo, de la base? Taxi. Está bien, una sabajona ahí, sí. Digo, no, got dog.
And they is arrested. If you click my live stream, you would see that I'm already here. I'm live. And I would spend 200 and spend 400. But we'll make a shit ton of money with this computer, so it doesn't make a difference. Not too often you see me at home. Most of the time I don't bother going past 125th Street. For what? For what? For who? For who? For who? For why? The Hip Hop Museum. Wow. Time. I mean, this is the place where it started. They had to burn it down to get the people to get creative to create hip hop. Because if the Bronx was sedity and really bougie like Riverdale, and it wasn't burnt down, and all of the Jewish people weren't paying poor people to burn their properties down so they can get insurance money, and it was just a big behind South Bronx ghetto, the South Bronx would have never created hip-hop. It would still be, doo-wop groups on the corners with me. But it's just me on the corners. Actually, I don't even be on these corners. Like I was talking about that the other day. Like, man, I wish I could sing up in Harlem and sing. I know I probably could with these grants and with getting some shows or with getting some sort of support booking gigs, but to sing on the streets, Harlem, that's why the break dancers don't dance on the streets past Central Park. You ever wonder that, Miss Robin? Like, why the street performers can't sustain off of the train, or when we work on the streets, why they don't come uptown? I'm telling you why. You know why. Like, I think we are still growing on learning how to support each other to that degree. I think we support each other if it's something like this black owned businesses in Harlem, but the really big ones, as you see, like somebody, or maybe Karma plus somebody's not one person. I think it's Karma, and it's a bunch of people that are in the business of destroying Puff Diddy as a black man. He's too powerful, and he's from here. And did he do it or did he didn't do it? Like, even if he was innocent, even the black man that owns the business of Children's Zone, he didn't do that by himself. He had to go and get help in other people's money. And his face is not on Harlem Children's Zone. If we knew who he was, that's why I feel comfortable. I feel comfortable. I have to leave here in order to make money here. To stand on 125th Street or any one of these streets and sing Sam Cooke and Al Green, and I get more support from New York City when I'm outside of New York City. I get more support from America when I'm outside of America. On the streets of America, they might, man, if I did a survey of the people that tipped, it's like maybe half and half. Well, I mean, a lot of Americans will tip, but it's maybe just as many foreigners tipping because they're out there, Um, Somebody said happy birthday, bro, from the UK. Tip 100, tip 100 pounds. Tip 100 pounds. Show us that you show us, show us some love. Show us some love. I bought this laptop so I can do another afro. Um, where I just came from, where I spend these days. I don't get to see black afros except myself. The black folks that I see out of the country, they don't be walking around with no damn afro. Like they bald headed, or they walking around, they want to have straight hair like the white girls. No offense. Um, Somebody said I can send some rupees. Um, I don't. Whatever is equivalent to 100 pounds. Send 100 pounds, not $100, or send 100 Swiss francs. 100 Swiss francs. Hold on. I like to walk around with these Swiss francs, cause it just hit different, Miss Robin. That's the new flex. This is not the flex anymore, Miss Robin. No, that's the flex. So if any of the guys walk around like, yeah, no, sir, no. First off, they have 1,000. They bill go up to 1,000 in Europe. So how come all these men, they flexing 1,000? Why they flexing $100 bill when you can go to Europe, get the $1,000 euro, get the $1,000 euro? Because first off, you got to go to the bank to even get it. They're not even giving them out. Like, they're not. And then when you walk around, when I was in Thailand, or the Philippines, and you walk around with a $1,000 note, you would have to go to the big businesses to get change, because you be on the street dealing with the street vendors. They be looking at you like, or if you try to pay your taxi, and it's crazy because they bill is $17 to us, and you be looking at these people like, you ain't got change for 17. Yo, you ain't got change for $17. You gotta get your life together. Like, it's like walking around New York City. This one white guy walked up to me yesterday. He was like, yo, I want to tip you. And he had a 5. He's like, I want to tip you, but can I get change? Can I get 3 back? It's okay. I was like, go on and do what you gotta do, Mr. White Man. Go on and do what you gotta do, man. I get it. You probably trying to get some change. Well, I thought to myself, I'm like, nigga, is this Mark money? Is this Mark money? Are you the feds? Because how often does a white man walk up to you like, yo, here, or any man, black man, white man, y'all don't believe in colors. I'm just using this slang. It's just a slang, y'all. What man is walking up to you like, yo, let me put this 5 in there, and let me get 3 back. Yo, but good songs, man. Good job. That don't happen. That does not happen too often. Like, let me send you this Cash App. Once again, the last person that tipped $100 was a woman. So shout out to the women like Miss Robin and Mello that tip a lot towards my life. I'm definitely gonna be a return on y'all investment. Like I said, I'm just it's taking me some time because they programmed my people, or people that look like me, or young people, or they programmed my people not to, again, any male in my generation, or younger or older, and you're a full-time entrepreneur, you know this. That's why Frank shows so much love. Frank barely can get support from his own son. And I wish his son would get on the chat so I can have a word with his son. But I know, the devil be out here running from the truth. The devil is not about to have a real heart-to-heart conversation with your ass. And a lot of y'all, I used to be a devil to my parents. And I know my mother probably be on my live stream like, oh, you the devil to me. And I get it. I get it. I get it. The devil don't like the truth. Period. Devil don't like the truth. And that's why I'm just like, you know, whatever it is, you know, tell me the truth. And the universe made me face accountability. So I faced my fears years ago, when it came to losing a girlfriend or two, losing money, losing my freedom, I faced these fears. Fear of losing your life. I faced these fears so long ago. Now, moving forward, again, that's why I said karma when it comes to Diddy, because Diddy been living good for a while. Diddy ain't had to suffer like this in a long time. His family, he ain't had to go through this in a long time, or ever. And whether he did or whether he didn't, like I said, we know there is an agenda to see to it that black men do not become that successful here in this section of the world. Now, in the other section of the world, it's different. But if that programming wasn't real, there'd be black entrepreneurship all over the place. All because it just reaps out of our pores. It's just too easy for us. So shout out to the women who get it. Most of y'all women know, y'all, that's how they control this world. They make sure she don't submit to nobody but the church, the university, and these corporations. She don't submit to her father, her brother, no man that look like me. She submits to police, and she submit to the idea. She submit to the idea of a black man, but not an actual black man. I'm gonna send you that money right now, love. Can you take?
Me?
Yeah.
What did you send? Oh, you said you wanted to separate it.
No, the $30 for the ride.
No, just take it off.
Okay. Can you take this upstairs with you?
Oh, okay. What? You're not coming up?
No, I'm going
okay.
I'm straight.
Make sure that you're not locked.
You got the key? He gonna let you in?
Yeah.
All right. Damn it! Oh, my poor radio. We gonna get a new one day. So that's why I love all of my supporters. Thank you, Mello. I love all of my supporters because y'all represent people and men, women and men that care about the success of the black man. If you don't care about the success of the black man, your motherfucking world is already over. It's already over for you. Because if we don't strive, all of this shit stops. Period. All this shit stops. None of this wouldn't even be here if it wasn't, So like I said, shout out to all of the kings and the queens that support me. If you support me, you support my father, you support my mother. Even if we have conversations or we don't. Like I'm putting on for Miss Robin. She's also, like a mother to me. Shout out to Abu, Grandmaster. Shout out to his queen, Dolores. Shout out to the whole Wushu. Even though there's no unity. There's no unity. I don't get to experience a lot of black unity a lot, so I'm creating it. My adult life, maybe it existed when I was younger, or I thought it existed because you know people smile in each other's face, and you think people are together because they smile in each other's faces. Then you get older and you realize the enemy will smile in your motherfucking face. The same person that will shoot you and then go to your funeral with your mother and all of that will smile in your face. Thank you for the comment. Thank you everybody hitting the like button. You definitely must be new to my channel because anybody that's been with me for the last 2 weeks knows I only came to America to get to Africa. I came back to New York City. I came back to America to get the money to get to Africa. I couldn't fly straight to Africa without no debit card. I know y'all, a lot of those countries don't got no Apple Pay, ain't no Apple Pay, ain't no tap out there. So I would have to get access to cash and go to an ATM, like when I was in the Philippines. Yeah, I heard you before. That's why I asked. I love my people. I love my people. I sing and I'm praying for my people to love themselves. My family, my friends. I love my people. Obviously it starts because I love myself. And I've been an entrepreneur for a long time, and I'll never get that shit up. And the world, this world don't respect up and coming entrepreneurs. They program us not, especially if you're an entrepreneur that look like me. Now, you know, if you're a white man or a white girl and you selling on the corner, or a Chinese person, or even a Hispanic, even if you're a Hispanic, the Hispanics don't have it that hard when they get here. They stay in business with each other though. They keep the money within their own circle. They said the black dollar is like a tree, is like a there's a study and these are numbers. They said it's like $1 trillion in the black community. They said the black dollar stays. They said the black dollar stays in our community. I can't remember. Google it. Chat, y'all Google it. They said the black dollar stays in the black community. Well, it was a short time. It was like a real short time. And that shit is crazy to me. But it makes sense. Because this is why I'm not able to stand on the streets of 125th Street and grind. My people don't support themselves. They definitely don't motherfucking support me. They don't even support themselves. But they support Popeyes. They support all these companies where they get their sneakers from, where they get their clothes from. We barely even support the Nation of Islam. And we already know what the Nation of Islam has been doing. And I'm not preaching for any crew, but shout out to the Nation of Islam. Like, that's one business it's not just a business. It's a way of life. It's a way of life. If I can listen to anybody talk about, you know, the mental health and the existence of black men or men that look like me, my father, my grandfather, is the Nation of Islam. No one, everyone else is fucking biased. Chase, everyone else is biased. The shit is, again, and even black women, they'll get black women to a degree. They'll get you to a degree. But again, like I said, most black women that I've known in the Western world have been psychologically trained since she was a little ass girl not to support her father, but to a degree, or not support any man that looks like me, but to a degree. But if the nigga got a lot of followers or a lot of dollars, you want a lot of money. But to get him to that point, again, the statistics are the statistics. Hold on for the record. Let me. All right. I'm gonna get notifications when y'all tip. Shit on fan funding. Oh, wait a minute. If they're open, if they're open, I could really use some flyers. I don't got no flyers. Man, I gotta throw this shit in the trash. So now I understand. And then all of these other ethnicities, they support to a degree. And these acts is real. This shit is real. Like I said, my people are lost fucking people. And they predicted that they was gonna be lost and strung out and on fucking drugs. They predicted that this was gonna happen to us, and I'm glad I'm not living in that hellism. I'm grateful to God that it ain't me. Mentally and spiritually, so I can come and I can pass to like a motherfucking Christ and know that it ain't me. It ain't me. And those who recognize. Those who don't, they perish. They said our people would perish for a lack of knowledge of self. Oh, fuck this shit, bro. This shit was a waste of money. Carry this shit. Waste of euros. So you can't walk by money on the floor, cause if you do that, then you tell the universe that you don't want money. So this beat up dime thank you, Ronnie, for the donation. No, I'm not taking the bus. I got the antidote though. I created the antidote and I'm creating a community around me. And it ain't about color. And I'm no longer frustrated or confused on why men that look like me are in the condition that they're in. This shit has been staged. And set up that way. And also set up for men that look like me to fail. And you're not going. I know. Hold on. Especially over here. Also, for the record, I spoke to an elder about Africa and her advice, and she was so fucking negative. Blocked her stupid ass. I hope she's on it. I hope I can't wait to, you know, put that shit out there and let it be known. So she know I'm talking about her ass. So she tried to discourage me again. I know she thinks she was doing the right thing, telling me what to do, how to do, just so fucking negative about Africa. Oh, do this, do that, and they pour out there and be careful and this and just a whole bunch of motherfucking fear. Like I'm talking to my, no offense to my mother. That shit, bro. I don't deal with that shit, bro. I don't respond the way people think I respond. That's why I don't leave myself open to people's advice unless you are like, if you are a non-tipper to my organization, bro, I don't care if we motherfucking grew up together. Like I'm not hearing nothing that you gotta say. I had to block this one broke niggas in my chat. All these broke men watch live closest can get to money in your life, or using your imagination to try to make believe you me. But I get it. But like I said, if you ain't putting up no real support, and it ain't even just about the money. If you're not putting up no real support, like that's what I mean by broken men watching my live stream. Like, bro, fix yourself, and then let's have something in common. Anybody making sandwiches?
Good night. Bye-bye. It's closed.
I'm gonna try to get a mid-range, or if not, just like a other one.
Wow, I think it's been canceled for a while. Ma, that's you? Ma, you there? That's you, Ma? My live stream keeps canceling, and if I don't have two phones in my hand, I can't see when it cancels or freezes. And I'm sitting here talking to God again. Damn. How long have I been talking to myself? Oh. Hi, Mom. Hi, Mom. We celebrating you in Harlem. I'm about to pull over and sing for some black women and make believe that my sisters and my mother is here. But you're here. Blessings. Checking in.
Every time this nigga around me, I go broke.
Let me make you rich then. Let me help you out then. Let me look out. Yo, we back, bro. Yo, It feels every time I leave the States and come back, it just be like, wow. So that's what it's like to be, wow. Um, hold on. For many years now, I don't know if you and dad know, but I celebrate my mom and dad. Like actually, I feel more comfortable walking on the side of the street, like energy wise. People too damn negative, and I could just feel it. So coming from a place that Italy didn't really have sidewalks and streets and all that. Anyway, honestly, one of my songs says, let me play it. Let me play it. Let me play it. If I'm walking around, we gonna make this section of the song viral. I got more work to do. I got more. I have more work to do as far as making myself successful on social media. But I'm grateful that I can walk around. But it is getting to a point where Mom, me and you talked about it already. Having security and all of that. But this is New York, so I'm good. Like I know how to maneuver and do my thing, and I'm protected. I'm protected here. Honestly, I'm protected everywhere I go. So I don't make y'all nervous. So I was switching countries, and in these countries, the people are kind of confusing, because the side of the street that they walk on is all over the place. It's all over the place. But in New York, or in America, or in New York specifically, you know what side of the streets we walk on, but the sidewalks, period. And maybe Harlem specifically, the vibe is not always positive, so I feel safer just walking in the lane with the bikes and risk getting vibe. And I think it's not just a black thing or a Harlem thing. It's a Western thing, because even these Africans that get to America, now you hot shit now you bougie now that you in America, when you know your cousins and your aunties and your uncles and the rest of your family is still in Africa, and they humble themselves when they get amongst a black Westerner. Not that you have to humble yourself, But that's just what they do. They mad nice, or they looking at you with their hand out. Like, yo, what's up? Yo, you from, again. But, and it's not just Africans. It's all of these people that come from outside of America. They act mad different when you catch them in their country, except the Italians. When I was in Italy, the Italians, they are kind of, not all of them, but they was rude, and it was surprising because the Italians get to New York, and I get it. They stay in their own neighborhood. They don't bring that to black people because they know you just not going to be tolerated in the States, period. But to just see any of these people, and again, I'm looking at content and videos of when Harlem was, the vibe was different, or America, not just Harlem. I don't want to just make this about Harlem, but I'm in Harlem, and I'm speaking about walking down the street. But let me play this music because I prophesied this in a song, and I don't know. I think I walked the streets of New York City in this song specifically because I think when I was writing this song, I was walking the streets. But now, traveling the world, this section of the song means a lot, and it means differently to me, and it means
I walk the streets of New York City. I walk the streets of New York City. I walk the streets of New York City.
That's viral. You don't even need the whole song.
I walk the streets of New York City.
That's viral. Do you know I'm going viral with 9 seconds and 8 seconds, not full songs, seconds. A section of the song that people don't even notice. Let me show you, Mom. I got this one video that just went from 14 million to 18 million with the same song in the background. They complaining about the guy on the train, My song is just getting spins after spins. I gotta get... No love. No love just did. No love just did. No love. No love just did the same song. No love. We be seeing this. So, bruh, it's your time. It's your time, Queen. What do you mean? It's our time. That's the song. That's the song. That's the song. A lot of y'all probably don't know. Also, I have a song titled. Let me not switch gears. And we talking about I walk the streets of New York City right now. I gotta get that part. I've had visions of people using that. You sang it for years.
I walk the streets of New York City. the streets of New York City.
That part right there, just
I walk the streets of New York City. Street lights speak hype, all looking pretty. World famous, concrete Yankees, multi-ethnicity. And we don't need streets, no stories. We don't
get the
need
radio,
hugs.
play
We
it.
all grown ups. No man, I don't know you, so you get to me wrong.
Give me my
Hey, mister, there's no handshakes. Just throw your guns up.
Let's go.
Hey, sister, she didn't know me, so she gave the finger. I'm surprised cause they know. Don't become a soldier in my city for no. You might get hurt, stay waiting for somebody. You look the brave, but they ain't no. I'm surprised cause they ain't no. Don't become a soldier in my city for no. You might get hurt, stay waiting for somebody. You look the brave, but they ain't no. I ain't surprised my city shows no love.
Yeah.
I walk the streets of New York City. I walk the streets of New York. Wake up every morning.
If one day I'm gonna have a walking DJ. One day, because it's
I walk the streets of New York City. I walk the streets of New York City. I walk the streets of New York City. Street lights,
walk this street as in March, as in people wake up.
No sir, we don't need hugs, we all grown ups.
No ma'am.
I don't know you, so you get to me wrong. There's no handshakes, just throw your guns up. Sister, she didn't know me, so she gave the finger. I ain't surprised cause they ain't no. Don't become a soldier in my city for no. You might get hurt, stay waiting for somebody. You look the brave, but they ain't no. I ain't surprised cause they ain't no. Don't become a soldier in my city for no. You might get hurt, stay waiting for somebody. You look the brave, but they ain't no. I ain't surprised my city shows no love.
Shout out to the
I
love.
walk the streets of New York City.
You can stream it right now, all streaming platforms.
I walk the streets of New York City.
If I had a real tripod, I'm gonna still try to stay here and perform it though.
I walk the streets of New
Even though I
York.
don't have a tripod, don't have it, and I don't, they don't even really sell tripods, and I feel like that's intentional. Why would you not sell something like that when the people can use that to change their lives? A tripod. Everybody's got a phone. Shout out to the bus driver.
Throw your guns up. I walk the streets of New York City.
I don't know what he said, but shout out to him.
I walk the streets of New York City. I walk the streets of New York City. Street lights, big lights, all looking pretty.
World famous, concrete Yankees, mostly ethnicity, and we don't need sleep. Man, I need a cameraman, but I'm gonna do the best I can, y'all. With no cameraman, and just perform this.
No man, I don't know you, so you get to me wrong. She came to me, hey mister, there's no handshakes, just throw your guns up. Hey sister, she didn't know me, so she gave a finger. I ain't surprised cause they ain't no. Don't become a soldier in my city for no. You might get hurt, stay waiting for somebody. You look the brave, but they ain't no. I ain't surprised cause they ain't no. Don't become a soldier in my city for no. You might get hurt, stay waiting for somebody. You look the brave, but they ain't no. I ain't surprised my city shows no love. The But shout out to everybody showing love. Love yourself, yeah. Now don't get me wrong, I love my home. This ain't no song exposing my throne. The Big Apple is where I'm from. Don't pay a train fare, they call you a bum. Millions of people come from around the world to see my staple. But the media, no, they don't tell you about the kids hungry and the trash cans full of food. Hey, mister, there's no handshakes, just throw your guns up. Hey, sister, she doesn't know me, so she gave the queen. Become researching in my city for nothing. You might keep hope, steady waiting for some. Home of the brave. But you ain't no. I ain't surprised cause you ain't no. Don't become researching in my city for no. You might keep hope, steady waiting for some. Home of the brave, but you ain't no. I ain't surprised my city shows no love. I wish my people out. Love. I'm still repping love all day. That's why I wrote no love, to make you conscious of love, to call myself out, to call just, I mean, man, the history. Like I said, that we're gonna make that one. This song is already viral thanks to YouTube Shorts. 71 million viewers on this channel. Thank you, USA. My biggest viewers on this Google platform, YouTube platform, not the TikTok, but shout out to the TikTok platform. TikTokers ain't getting YouTube money. Twitchers ain't getting Google money. It's a different bag. It's a different bag. And none of the streamers got this, getting this kind. This is real people. I've been in these streets for too long, but you know, so it's a difference. You can have social media money, and then you can have the people. The people. I have actual relationships with human beings, with the people, and not even just in New York City, but shout out to the New York City people. Shout out to New York. Shout out to home. You know, shout out to home. I'm repping home every time I'm out of the Bronx or out of New York. Man, you never realize how New York you are until you're like, until you're in Asia singing this. I walk the streets of New York City. I walk the streets of New York City. I walk the streets of New York City. Street lights, big lights. We celebrating black women, especially, you know, very important woman that made this possible. She birthed me on this day. I'm not sure what time of the day it was, but she knows and God knows. I know, but I don't. I couldn't really read and write at that time in my life. I didn't know math yet, but yeah, I didn't know the clock or none of that. But I was surprised and shout out to Robin Williams hosting me in New York City, because if it wasn't for, you know, Robin Williams, I'm not even even sure about. I'll probably have flew to Jersey and stuff like that. So shout out to Robin Williams. We love you. And yeah, shout out to the New York City people, nice and mean and nice. It wasn't just the nice people that inspired this song. It was actually the crazies that inspired this song. New York City. I walk the streets of New York City. I walk the streets of New York City. Street lights, big hype, all looking pretty. World famous, concrete Yankees, multi-ethnicity, and we don't need sleep, no sir. I don't need hugs, we all grown up. No ma'am, I don't know you, so you get to me wrong. Hey, mister, there's no handshakes, just throw your guns up. Hey, sister, she doesn't know me, so she gave the finger. I ain't surprised, cause they ain't no. Don't become a searching in my city for no. You might get hurt, steady waiting for some. Home of the brave, but they ain't no. I ain't surprised, cause they ain't no. Don't become a searching in my city for love. You might get hurt, steady waiting for some. Home of the rain, but there ain't no. I ain't surprised my city shows no love.
Not easy to do still with no tripod. I also want to note there's this guy. I seen him last year, and then I seen him this year. Shout out to that young man. We all young kings out here, but this literally, he's got to be a New Yorker. He's got to be he be in Times Square, not the guy to have his shirt off, just be working out with a crazy mask on. He's viral too. There's this other guy that be in Times Square. He's got to be. He's one of the generation. He's got to be one of the Generation Z's. He's one of the Generation Z babies. He be in the middle of the street. He be in the middle, and then police in the city I came back this year before I left like a month ago for Europe. I seen him again. I'm like, he don't got no camera, nothing, none of that. So I'm like, wait a minute, is it for a TikTok video or a YouTube? He's just in the middle. He makes me think he's this. This is him. This is for that.
I walk the streets of New York City.
But he don't be walking though. He just be in the middle.
I walk the streets.
I thought about it. I was like, yo, should I just be posted in the middle? No, I'm not about to post something in the middle of the street though.
I walk the streets of New York City. Street lights, big hype.
Y'all do know, if I was to stream and only sing my songs, I would be able to monetize all of these videos on this platform. But because, the public still kind of want to hear me sing everybody else's song, shout out to the few people in life that's ever requested me to sing my songs. Shout out to, all of the tippers. We appreciate y'all. I'm posted on, I'm trying to align, 2/5, the sun, July 6th, it's got to be a strategy to get a girlfriend. It's gotta, the alignment. They say everything is about timing and alignment. It's gotta be, I'm waiting for her. This is the day. My mother birthed me this day. So I'm like, this should be a queen, a goddess out here. Wait, it should be, she should be here. But I'm gonna just celebrate mom until she pull
Streets
up.
of New York City. I walk the streets of New York City.
Shout out to Black Love.
I walk the streets of New York City. Street lights, big hype, all looking pretty. World famous, concrete Yankees, multi-ethnicity. And we don't need sleep, no sir. We don't need hugs, we're all grown ups. No ma'am, I don't know you, so you get to meet me. Hey mister, there's no handshakes, just throw your guns up. Hey sister, she doesn't know me, so she gave the touch screen. All right, let's play the other version of this song. So there's two versions of this song. The live version is the second version. This is the original version of this song. The streets of New York City. I walk the streets of New York City. I walk the streets of New York City. Street lights, big hype, all looking pretty. World famous, concrete Yankees, multi-ethnicity. And we don't need sleep, no sir. We don't need ups, we don't need hugs. Yeah. No ma'am, I don't know you, so you get to me, love. Hey mister, there's no handshakes, just throw your guns up. Hey sister, she doesn't know me, so she gave the finger. I ain't surprised cause there ain't no lie. Don't be conversation in my city for no lie. You might get hurt, steady waiting for some home of the brave, but there ain't no lie. I ain't surprised cause there ain't no lie. Don't be conversation in my city for no lie. You might get hurt, steady waiting for some home of the brave, but there ain't no lie. I ain't surprised my city shows no love. Shout out to everybody showing love. Yeah. Don't get me wrong, I love my home. This ain't no song, exposing my throne. The big apple, that's where I'm from. Don't pay your train fee, they call you a bum. Millions and millions of people come from around the world to see my stable. But the media, no, they don't tell you about the kids hungry and the trash cans full of food. Hey mister, there's no handshakes, just throw your guns up. Hey sister, she doesn't know me, so she gave the finger. I ain't surprised cause they ain't no searching in my sleep for no. Yes. I ain't surprised cause they ain't no. Like we got me searching in my city for no. You might keep her steady waiting for some. The brave, but they ain't no. I ain't surprised my city shows no love.
Yeah, man. Celebrating mom. If I'm celebrating my mother, I'm celebrating your mother. But shout out to the mothers that don't, look like us. You still come from black women, so we celebrating you too. Everybody came from the same, well not the same, but everybody came from black women. Everybody. And if your mindset says something different, God bless you as well. God bless you. All of the flat earthers, all of the flat earth people that them the same people believe that this whole existence is flat. God bless them. You gotta love everybody. Yeah. Just hanging out. I think I'm a hunt for a tripod. Because this is ridiculous. The African that I bought this from is right over there. I should take this $15 and throw it back at his ass. But I know, he's probably. This shit is. I was desperate. But this is my singing tripod. This is I could basically only sit and sing with this one. But like I said, I'm really posted up looking for a girlfriend that will hold the camera and get this money with me. But so far all of the women that I've met only like broke guys. So I'm still looking. I'm still looking on my birthdays. Looking for someone with some sort of consciousness. We'll keep looking. Let's run this.
The streets of New York City. I walk the streets of New York City.
Shout out to all of the broke guys.
I walk the streets of New York.
The broke men are winning. Broke men are winning. The broke niggas is winning.
If we don't need streets, no sir. We don't need hugs. We all grown ups. No man, I don't know you, so you get to me.
Not for long.
blessings, no handshakes, just throw your guns up. Hey sister, she didn't know me, so she gave a finger. I was surprised that they ain't no. Don't become searching and I see
Yo, singing for Harlem is like singing for Harlem is like singing for the Philippines. You know, you might, you know, but shout out to Harlem and shout out to the Philippines. I had to learn, like, it's not, you know, it's not just about the money. If you do it just for the money, you're gonna get your feelings hurt. You're gonna get your feelings hurt. Like, you're sure to get your feelings hurt. So, yeah, that's why, you know, I thank God that I'm in a position to sing for free for a day or two, or the most I can play. Well, no, let me wear my. And again, we got a community. You know, it's shout out to the 77,000 subscribers. But in that 77,000 subscribers, we actually have a community. And then one day there's gonna be a community of like 77,000 actual contacts that I can actually build with. But it's about like 7 of us. It's about 7 of us. Mom, Dad, Frank, Miss Robin, Mello, Ronnie, and a lot of it's more than 7. It's more than 7. But off the top of my head, like that's it's so yeah. But like I said, I want this is
the streets of New
this
York
is a song by
City.
itself.
I walk the streets of New York City. I walk the streets of New York City. Street lights, big hype, all looking pretty. World famous, concrete Yankees, multi-ethnicity, and we don't need sleep. No sir, no sir. We need hugs, we all grown ups.
Grown ups.
No man, I don't know you, so you get to meet her.
Okay, so like they break the Bible, you know, people stand on the corner and they sing songs and they break the Bible down. That's what I got to do to some of these, you know, song lyrics. You know, just to this is again, if you don't know, let me educate a couple of y'all. Like 71 million channel viewers, but when you go to the face of the channel, it says singingforthepeople.com, faith, you, and songs, music ministry, not only music business. So it'd only be right if I, you know, so just to, I said, let me run it back again. Let me run it back and then break it down. Cause Genius does this. Genius sits the artists down and they make them, they don't make them, but they like kind of break down their song lyrics. Shout out to Genius, and shout out to anyone who's ever given me a platform in New York City, which is like almost none of y'all, almost. But shout out to everyone who's ever tipped ever in New York City. They've been tipping me in New York City for longer than a couple of y'all been alive. And I didn't save it. There's not a dime to show for it, but spiritually, morally, in education, a lot of y'all, it's that's when I realized, like, your bank account is one thing, but you know, this is the kind of wealth that'll get you flown across the world without your own money. This is a different bag. Some of y'all tap into that bag, you know, oh, your job's money, your savings, and so on and so. This is a different bag. That singer bag is a different bag, and I think y'all know that. Y'all see them crucifying, they out here not just, they've been crucifying singers like they crucified Jesus. That's as far as preachy I'm gonna get. We're gonna get, again, you tell me, any powerful singer, and you know, then the Bible was like, they said, oh, the best singer was the devil. What? But I get it. It's a power that is beyond the gun.
You can have the biggest gun and the biggest bank account in the world. As soon as the singers show up, it all stops. And there's singers outranking grown men that don't even, their bodies are not even here. Their recordings alone. You can lock his body up. His body don't even have to physically be here. And if they play his record, it's over. But I get it. Singers, I get it. So shout out to the men that support the singers. You know, a soldier is a soldier is a soldier. Every warrior soldier isn't just the sword, the gun, or a religious text. You know, some of us is just out. I just got these songs.
I walk the streets of New York City.
I walk the streets of New York City. I walk the streets of New York City. Street lights, big hype, all looking pretty. World famous, concrete Yankees, multi-ethnicity. And we don't need sleep, no sir. We all grown up, we all grown up. Harlem. No man, I don't know you, so you get to me. Thanks for not giving me a mean mug. Hey mister, there's no handshakes, just throw your guns up. Hey sister, she doesn't know me, so she gave the finger. I ain't surprised cause they ain't know. Don't be coming searching in my city for no. You might get hurt steady waiting for some. Home of the brave, but they ain't know. Harlem, I ain't surprised cause they ain't know. Don't be coming searching in my city for no. You might get hurt steady waiting for some. Home of the brave, but they ain't know. New York City, we outside. I ain't surprised my city shows no love. 71 million channel viewers, YouTube, stand up. Yeah. Now don't get me wrong, I love my home. This ain't no song exposing my throne. The Big Apple, that's where I'm from. Don't pay a train fit, they call you around. Millions and millions of people come from around the world to see my stable. But the media, no, they don't tell you about the kids hungry and the trash cans full of food. Hey mister, there's no handshakes, just throw your hands up. Harlem, stand up. Hey sister, she doesn't know me, so she gave a finger. I ain't surprised cause they ain't know. Don't be coming searching in my city for no. You might get hurt, steady waiting for some. Home of the brave, but they ain't know. I ain't surprised cause they ain't know. Don't be coming searching in my city for no. You might get hurt. New York City. Home of the brave, but they ain't no love.
I ain't surprised my city shows no love.
I wish my people show. I started one. Mostly digital. It's online. And I'm mostly, I mean, my mother, I'm born and raised Christianity, and definitely a believer, definitely saved. I just deal with like the whole world, so I try to make it more music based and love and universal.
Oh, that's your ministry.
Yes, singingforthepeople.com.
Oh, okay.
That's I just got back from Europe yesterday. And I basically traveled. I left from Italy, but I did.
I'm a writer. I'm universal. I'm a universal writer.
Nice.
I'm a songwriter myself too.
Nice.
I write songs. I written some to you.
Nice. I wrote a song about I have a black empowerment song for women, and I titled it intentionally. I titled it Gospel.
I got you mixed up. That's another guy on there. He said from Times Square. He was preaching out here one time. He said he met his mother when he was about 12 years old. say he was a crack. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
He's right here on this one.
That even to use that word, because today is my birthday, so I'm celebrating my mother.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
This Sunday coming up. It's my birthday, 13th.
Nice, cancer baby.
Yeah, I don't like saying cancer, cancer.
Yeah,
like
that's a fact. I'm thinking in terms of signs and
No,
astrology.
I'll say cancer. I don't like saying cancer.
Cancerian.
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 That's what I say.
That's the first time I've heard
I don't
that
like
word.
saying cancer.
Cancerian.
Yeah, that's why I say cancerian.
Nice. Thanks for
Yes.
putting that out there.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. I really, most of the times I'm singing covers.
Yes.
Because people tip most of the time for me to, but today again, not just celebrating my songs, but I am celebrating this song. This specific song
Yes.
reached a couple of million people because of the channel.
Okay.
My channel is
I like YouTube myself. I like YouTube.
That's no that.
Most of the time I'm in between, still singing for tips and singing for gigs. Frank, thank you for the cash app. Thank you, Frank King. Thank you. That's what I'm saying. When I was in the Philippines, I was living in the Philippines for a while, and it really became ministry out there because even if they did tip, it wasn't in dollars. Their currency is like really far from ours.
Yes. How was life in the Philippines?
How was life in the Philippines? It was life changing. It was life. How was life in the Philippines? Life changing. Life. If you don't appreciate being an American or a New York American, spend some time in the Philippines without crazy savings. It's one thing to go out there and have your check coming in. It's another thing to go out there. So that's what I preach. I preach.
There's no way to go out there with absolutely nothing.
Well, no, I didn't. Almost, because when I wanted to come back, I had to figure it out how to even get back. And in fact, we didn't have the money to.
It's another you didn't get trapped over there.
Well, I mean, I couldn't fly straight back. I had to fly in pieces until it took me 6 months to realize. Wait, let me just fly the way I left.
The Delta is the cheapest, but the most dangerous.
All of the flights are expensive coming from the Philippines to New
Delta is the
York.
most cheapest in general.
Oh,
I'm saying the flight overseas. Yeah. Delta is the most cheapest, but it's the most dangerous too.
I don't even think a lot of these American companies, they're the best. I don't think.
I've been overseas myself. I know you're traveling overseas with the hostels.
Exactly. That's what I was doing the whole time I was in Europe.
Yeah.
And the Philippines spoiled me. I was in hotels.
Yeah.
And also in Thailand.
Yeah.
But the cost of living in the Philippines compared to in the English and how they treat melanated people, life changing. Life, they appreciate us.
I've been in Denmark and Norway. I've been overseas. Yeah.
Europe wasn't. Yeah, I liked Europe, but
when I dress in church, I can pass a whole lot of different things. When I dress in church, I can pass a whole lot of different things.
But if I do get preachy, I give my testimony.
I write the novel now. Mainly takes place in Serbia. Because of Serbia.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice.
And it goes into Finland.
Shout out to the writers. Shout out to the writers.
Yeah.
Definitely, that's what's giving me the insight to live like this because before I was dancing to feed myself. Before I was, yes, the city knows exactly who I
I
am.
didn't too long ago wrote a short story about a girl who was a street performer for a while. Girl, the uncle, the uncle, but he had a band. He was a street performer for a while.
That New York City raised me because of the M&Ms, the swinging on the poles, on the subway, and the singing on the subway and singing on the streets. And again, I don't spend as much time as I would like to in Harlem, just because in that in itself, I like to leave spirituality to I feel like it's a personal relationship. Everyone has their own personal relationship. So most of the time, if I preach anything, it's the music that I'm singing, or love, or what has it been? Because that in itself, I mean, I can put them identical, but like I said, I'm a writer. I'm a writer before a dancer. Later King, love you.
I was a dancer for a while when I was much younger. I was a dancer for a while. Freelance dancer. I was a hell of a dancer with that. I used to could be professionals. I used to do it. I might have never really danced before, but I used to be professional.
Nice.
At the time.
What's your name? Valerie, I'm Mark. I did, actually, the only reason I'm being hosted right now by, we do, the company that she's giving me a space somewhere else. We've been doing the Harlem Day Parade for years. Uptown Dance Academy. Uptown Dance Academy. She's over 20 years in Harlem. The dance school is still in Harlem, and that's Dance Theater of Harlem. She's Uptown Dance Academy. So she's supporting me as far as like where, like again, basically, if it wasn't for my dance relationship, and that me and her go back like since I was a teenager. When I flew back, every time I fly back to the States, like that's one of my challenges. Well, I just left Europe. I ended my tour in Europe.
What part is Europe?
Paris, Switzerland, and I left from Italy. Switzerland is what? No, not at all. Switzerland, she said Switzerland is dangerous. No, not at all. That's the last one that's dangerous. Not that one.
I know it's considered a neutral country. I know it's considered neutral.
Switzerland, Swiss money.
It's considered neutral. It's considered a neutral country.
Yeah.
I know.
Dangerous. How? Them biggies. You can drink faucet water in Switzerland. You know that? Straight out of the faucet. They get money in Switzerland. Like, the streets do not look like this.
I know it's a rich country.
Yes.
It's a rich country.
I mean, I couldn't. They was cheap though. They wasn't. When I sing on the streets.
Swiss watches and all that, you know, yeah.
I know. Switzerland. I mean, it wasn't like Italy. Italy was. I went to Venice. I left from Venice. I got to Venice, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just go to Greece next time. I'll go to Rome next time. The most important part of traveling is a team. The most important. Oh yes, I have. I want to hit them all.
I don't want to go to Russia, but couldn't beat them all. I'm saying me myself.
Russia president
Not with beating it off.
Putin just told the world that black children are the real Christ. He put that, Google it. Russian president tells black people who's Christ. They go into the votes. He went into the votes and said, if you don't, here's some old votes before America wasn't even a name. Here you are, black people in America. That's what he said. Y'all want to play with me? Okay, cool. But most of my mother told me that. I was like, what?
Yeah,
so
no. Russia goes all the way back to biblical days. Well, I know that. Russia goes all the way back to biblical days. Okay, you know. Some of that's written in my novel too. Nice. About Russia going back, back in biblical days. people I would connect to.
Exactly.
Was there.
Exactly.
So he goes, no, he has a hell of a history. He has a hell of a history.
Despite us knowing our history,
No, I know.
is one thing.
Yeah.
Europeans or indigenous melanated people,
Because doing
like,
slavery days, a lot of people fell in winter Russia. And built beautiful lives. I wrote about that in one of my novels. So it's good.
you an author by trade.
Yes,
Nice.
yes, I know about Russia. I carried the Shungite stones from Russia. Shungite that are important from Russia.
Nice.
Shungite. You heard it.
Alright, man.
Yeah. Shungite stones. Shungite. S-H-U-N-G-I-T. Shungite stones.
S-H-U-N-G-I-T-E.
Shungite stones
Stone.
that are imported from Russia.
Stone. Oh, okay, that's in my search now.
Yes.
I'm a studier. I'm a researcher.
I carry those around, yes. They've been around from ancient times. Yes.
But like I said, most of the time,
These countries, Russia, Serbia, they've been around since medieval days.
can I sing you a song?
What kind of song is it?
Probably some soul. Probably some soul. I'm sitting here jamming on my originals.
You dabbled with youth hostels also? You dabbled with youth hostels?
I did in Paris. In Paris. The
It
youth
goes all over the world.
the youth hostels was wild. Like I've never know of a youth hostel until recently in Paris. That was it was affordable though. The other ones
That's my point about having.
it was affordable.
It is affordable, yeah.
The other hostel that I stayed in when I first got to Paris, it wasn't the same price. Like Paris was okay. Once I left Paris, they got cheap. And then I couldn't get my hair braided nowhere because Paris is borderline black.
I
You get
know.
to Paris,
Yes, I know.
it's like being in Harlem.
Yeah, I know. Paris, yeah.
Being in Harlem, but not really, because Harlem is a mix of us.
And Amsterdam, and Amsterdam too.
Oh, I didn't get to Amsterdam yet.
Yeah,
I wanted to. Again, honestly, I really came back. I need a pretty lady to travel with me, in case you want to travel. Because traveling alone and YouTubing is too much. It's too much. I just bought a laptop to do some of this homework that I don't get to do because I'm working off the phones. But as you can see right now, no one's holding the my tripod broke. I don't know where I can buy a tripod, but you're not, when you stream like this, you're supposed to have there's supposed to be a person because the viewers want to feel like they're there. They want to feel like they're there. So when there's no one holding the camera and it's just first person view or on a stick, the views go down. But I do what I can because most YouTubers don't make their main source of income from live streaming. It's from the videos.
You got it on the streets, right?
No, no.
That's good.
My supporters won't let me. My supporters won't let me.
No, you shouldn't.
I'm not on the streets. But I definitely, I'm like in between. Do I even stay in New York City for longer periods of time? Because profit-wise, it's really worth being here. But I'm always renting rooms here, but since I've been doing this abroad lifestyle for like a few years now, I don't keep the rooms after I leave. But
it's hard to find a reasonable weekly.
They almost don't exist unless you know somebody. I was on 59th one year, and I was like, hey, and a woman trusted me. And first she reneged, then she called me back and was like, just come in, because they didn't use the apartment. They was downtown with their mother, but she again, so.
That was God laid on the heart.
Yes.
Yeah.
I guess.
You definitely got a big break.
Yes. But and honestly, that's not the first time that's happened here or overseas. That happened in Australia once. But I don't always accept all gifts, especially come to my home. I don't accept that he can buy that much in. That's the biggest trap there is. I mean, yo, shout out to that family in Paris.
Yeah.
They welcomed me to have dinner, and I don't even really do that, but I did. They were nice, but afterwards, I felt like I did a service.
Yeah.
I felt like they was getting the black experience, and I was like, wait a minute, did I just work literally? Did I just work for a meal? Literally.
Yeah, because they looking for information.
They want, yes.
Yes, I know.
They want the experience.
Yeah.
And so many of us don't know because we don't travel that.
And it could have been secretly videotaped.
I know. I was thinking, and even if they was, even if people do film me every time I come outside.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons. I mean, again, I have 77,000 subscribers on this platform. One of the reasons why I have to move a ton away now is because my following is at a point where it's like not having an entourage. It's like, I honestly, just for my safety, and so I don't have to be triggered to walk in the middle of the street because somebody wants to be a fool and try me. But a lot of people know, they've seen me in these countries, and then I'm from New York, and I know how to, again, I'm grateful to New York for teaching, if you can make it here, which I've sustained, but that wasn't on live stream. But
I know.
Street performing is harder than live streaming.
Yeah. Street performing is also,
especially in this city.
Street performing is also dangerous too.
It's harder
Yeah.
than live streaming ain't that dangerous.
Yeah, I think
Street performing.
I just said it. I know it is.
Street performing.
Yeah.
I'm dealing with the public and the police.
This girl, street performing. Her and her uncle and his band, they got together. They performed Sylvester, disco icon Sylvester. Yeah, they performed 2 of his biggest hits. It Made Me Feel Mighty Real and Dance Disco Heat. And they performed Crystal Waters' hits. Gypsy Woman, She's Homeless. Yes.
It gave me the courage to face the cyber bullies. It gave me but I don't want to, you approach me and your energy is here.
Yes.
Sometimes
you need to make sure you stay prayed up too.
all day. That's what this is.
Yeah.
That's why I call it ministry.
Yeah, you need to make
The
sure
entire thing.
You need to always make sure you stay prayed up.
Again, I'm praying, they praying with me, for me, my mother, and all of my songs. Again,
Where's your mother at?
she's in the South. We all from here, but everybody left years ago.
Yeah, my mother was in the South.
I'm the only one who still keep coming back to New York. Again, my platform is not one, although I've done Apollo several times as a dancer or a singer. They don't really support me like that. So what I did years ago was I learned how to turn the people into my stage and my platform, and it saved my life. Now put it with the internet. In a guy like this guy. One day, because the guy whose music's playing, not the same guy pulling the up, and but again, that's one of the things I talk about real life, and I just talk about what is Tory. I don't know what he did to get the startup money to get to the point where men who don't even know him are out here blasting his music and playing his voice through the streets as he sits in a cell right now. Or I think he's in a hospital because he got stabbed up in a cell and went to jail for shooting Megan Thee Stallion. But his following is serious. These men are out here playing his music.
I heard about that Megan Thee Stallion. The other one is called Off the Stalk.
I'm not sure what song she's got accepted.
The one song she made Off the Stalk.
She got a lot of songs. I don't really know.
But I'm saying that's the song she made that's really playing now. Off the Stalk. Yeah, I remember you got you shot in the foot.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's that guy.
Yeah.
But it's, again, I look up to their business.
I'm
Again,
no fan, but I feel kind of bad about being shot in the foot like that.
well, now it's all kind of being like alleged. Like none of us really know what happened except them, and they're coming up with new evidence.
I just feel bad regardless of what happened. I just
Exactly.
feel bad that it had to come down.
Again,
I'm not taking nobody's side though.
Me
I'm not
either.
gonna side with her because she's a woman.
me
I'm not
either.
gonna side with her because she's a woman.
No, I'm just saying, new information is stating that, you know, there's two sides to the story, and the general public did not get the full story. They said the court system didn't even get the full story.
What's the full story?
Well, they're gonna release it, but they're trying to say, and he's saying he took the rap for someone else because he didn't want to tell, and it cost him being in there 10 and 20 years.
Well, maybe he could be afraid to tell.
Well, he already told that I didn't do it, and the DNA showed that he didn't do it because his if you touch something, your DNA is gonna be on it. His DNA wasn't on it. How can you shoot somebody and you never even touch the gun?
Okay. It's a whole lot of ifs, ands, and buts.
Exactly. Like,
Yeah. Now, see, that's why I didn't want a job of being a judge. Because you got to judge something. You got to judge something that you weren't even there.
yes.
You got to judge something you weren't even there.
Yes. You don't know what's you gotta. That's again. That's why they got a jury and all of that too.
And it's a dangerous job. I don't want to be on a jury. I don't want to be on
You
a
know
jury.
what else is a dangerous job too?
Yeah, it is a dangerous job. I
That
know.
man, he could have been a rapper. That man sings and he raps.
What's his name? His name is
Tory Lanez.
Yeah, that's what I got. Yeah.
And no offense to the brother, but there's a difference between singers and singer rappers. This is new style.
So I'm like this. I'm a big time rap fan, but there's certain rap songs I do like. Certain ones. I'm not what you call like maybe inspirational rap.
Do you mix them?
No, I'm not really know.
Exactly.
Yeah, I write straight up songs.
No, but I mean, like, in terms of when you listen, I mean, unless you're listening to some of these new artists, like even SZA, she's currently on tour with Kendrick Lamar.
But these are
She is a singer though.
a lot of these are digital artists. Like Doja Cat.
I think she's a singer rapper too. I don't know if she's a
I like
singer.
Doja Cat song "Season." I like this.
Again, I mean
Like
like.
Aurora Wright.
I'm not familiar.
Well, these are new artists.
Well, I just classify. I classify it differently, even myself.
These are artists of today, right now.
But that's what I'm saying. Today's R&B
Yes.
is borderline rap, and the rappers are out here doing what Tory Lanez and Drake is doing.
Yeah.
The rappers. And you're like, wait, aren't you a rapper?
I never cared for Drake. Yeah. I never cared for Drake.
He definitely changed the formula.
Yeah. If you're a
Because
fan, I'm not saying I don't have anything against the person. I'm just a fan. I'm just a fan.
Let me put something. I'm going to sing you a song. I was going to sing you. So, because I always like to tell my audience, or just people, again, I do know if I'm singing, like, No Love is like kind of singy rappy. It's kind of singy rappy. But if I play, my voice is, you know. I wonder if I could, no, I'm not even going to attempt the Black Woman song. wanted to see if I can do it, but I don't know if I'm warmed up. Yeah, some of my songs are so damn hard, like to sing myself.
Okay, I gotta go. I can't stay much longer. Okay, and good luck to you. Be careful on it.
Thank you.
Be careful.
You can find me on YouTube.
Yeah. Don't trust everybody.
Thank you.
Yeah, don't trust everybody. Put your guard up.
Thank you.
Okay, put your guard up.
Appreciate it.
Okay. Be safe. Be safe.
Thank you, love. Thank you. Thank you, everybody hitting the like button. The trolls are outside. The trolls are outside. I'm not gonna block trolls today. I'm gonna let y'all continue to sit on the chat and SMD. Continue to comment in SMD. I'm 71 million viewers up, just like your boyfriend, ladies. And shout out to the broke men that troll. Only poor people troll. Only little dick niggas troll. Keep trolling, please. I'm 71 million viewers up, 77,000 subscribers up. Keep sucking my dick, please. Welcome. Continue. This is that kind of ministry. You know, a lot of these ministries don't address these devils. I do, and it ain't about color. You know, this ain't a turn. This ain't a turn to hold on. Let me do something. Let me put the chat on fan funding mode. That means talk with a tip, or you're not talking at all. If you're not talking with money, it don't make a difference what language you speak in. It don't make if it ain't money coming out of your mouth like there's money coming out of my mouth whether I sing or not. It's money coming out of my mouth whether I sing or not. I'm the platform, and if you only in the comments, that's a twisted ass life. Shout out to the tippers in the comments. If you a non-tipper and you in my comments, that's a twisted ass life. But like I said, pull up. I got black kings everywhere. Ride, ready to ride. And like I said, shout out to the trolls that SMD. Outside. Showing you, you know, who and what the black man is. The black man is the platform, period, of all of this. Science, art, everything. And shout out to the black queens that know who they are. The selected few of y'all that know who you are. Shout out to the melanated people that know who they are. The selected few of us that actually know who we are. Where is this song? I'ma still sing her song even though she took off. But shout out to her. I forgot her name. I forgot what she said her name was. I'm just definitely not about to sing this song in the original key. No sir, no ma'am. One day I'm gonna have a band, but they gotta be able to travel. I don't just do one country. We don't just do one city. No sir, no ma'am. That's why. That's last year. I mean, a couple of years ago. YouTube Live. Shout out to everybody talking with a tip. No, let's wait for it. MP3s. You know people love their MP3s now. Just like your man sing to you. I got it. I got you. Just like your man. I was born by the river and a little tent and no just like that a river I've been running ever since. It's been a long time coming, but I know change gon' come. Oh yes it will. I go to the movies and I go downtown. Somebody keep telling me don't hang around. It's been a long time coming, but I know change gon' come. Oh yes it will. It's been too hard living, but I'm afraid to die. Somebody keep telling me don't hang around. It's been a long time coming, but I know change gon' come. Oh yes it will. When I go to my goal, black kings, black queens, melanated people, and I say Harlem, love yourself. Pretty winds up, knocking me, knocking me back down on my knees. Yeah, there been times that I thought I couldn't last before. Now I think I'm able to carry on. It's been a long time coming, but I know change gon' come. Oh yes it will. Shout out to that black king. Shout out to the tipping men. Real men be giving. Ladies know the difference, cause most of y'all do not. I don't know what it is that you done to me, but it's caused me to act in such a crazy way. Whatever it is that you do, what you do, when you do to me, it's a feeling that I want to stay. Cause my heart starts beating triple times. Thoughts of loving you on my mind. Can't figure out just what to do. Cause it cures you. I get so weak in the knees, I can hardly speak. I lose all control and then something takes over me. And the days your love's so amazing, it's not a phase. I want you to stay with me by my side. I swallow my pride. Your love is so sweet, it knocks me right off of my feet. Can't explain why your love, it makes me weak. Thank you, King. Appreciate you. Real men be giving. Shout out to the real men. I gotta put that on a t-shirt.
I walk the streets of New York City.
Oh.
I walk the streets of New York City.
Yeah.
I walk the streets of New York City. Street lights, big hype, all looking pretty. World famous, concrete binkies, multi-ethnicity, and we don't need sweet. No sir, no sir, don't need house, all grown ups, Harlem. No ma'am, I don't know you. Don't know you. To me, okay. Shout out to everybody that smiles. Hey mister, there's no handshakes. Throw your guns up. Hey sister, she don't know me. I'm surprised. Don't be coming searching in my city for no. You might get hurt, stay waiting for some. Home of the brave, home of the brave. I'm surprised cause they ain't no. Don't be coming searching in my city for no. You might get hurt. Home of the brave, home of the brave. I ain't surprised my city shows no love. I couldn't just tell y'all that singing, rapping, and then singing is a difference. Now don't get me wrong, I love my home. This ain't no song exposing my throne. The Big Apple, that's where I'm from. Don't pay a trade bit, they call you a bum. Millions and millions of people come from around the world to see my stable. But the media, no, they don't tell you about the kids hungry and trash cans full of food. Hey mister, there's no handshakes, you throw your guns up. Hey sisters, she doesn't know me, so shout out to the smiling. I ain't surprised, cause they ain't no. Don't be coming searching in my city for no. You might get hurt, stay waiting for y'all. Home of the brave, but they ain't no. I ain't surprised, cause they ain't no. Don't be coming searching in my city for no. You might get hurt, stay waiting for some. Home of the brave, but they ain't no. I ain't surprised my. Shout out to everybody showing love. Love is God, God is love. There's nothing else to preach. I don't even use the word preach. Preach what? Preach black people learning and knowing who they are. Melanated people. Black is a slang. Black is not a people. This shirt is black. I'm melanin. I'm golden. If we're going to talk about it, call us golden. If you're going to say a color, golden. Golden people. The same ingredients that you find in gold are the same chemical ingredients that you find in this melanin. Let's talk about it. I'm gonna preach about anything. How about history? How about facts? Anybody preaching any other clique in gang or whatever, it's a clique, it's a gang. But shout out to all of the organizations, the cliques, whether you call your clique or your gang a church or a gang. A clique is a clique, a clique is a clique, a circle is a circle, a tribe is a tribe. But shout out to my community, singingforthepeople.com, us. You know, like 50 Cent, started my own. He didn't say it like that though. Like, shout out to all of the tippers, everybody on the chat talking with the tip. If you're not talking with the tip, you can't even, you know. But shout out, you know, to all of the. You know, we got 77,000 subscribers, but it's really, you know, to just, for sure. I'm not counting the subscribers, I'm counting the tippers. You know, shout out to the tippers. Yeah. Shout out to you seeing me in the flesh, I'm outside. Yeah, that's funny. Yo, a lady just walked by. I seen him in real life. That's him. I'm outside. I'm not in the Philippines right now. I'm not in Europe. I'm outside. Rare. We're making a rare appearance. A rare appearance. In the flesh. Shout out to the kings that got my back, and you know, y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the gods and the goddesses. Shout out to the gods. Shout out to mom and, you know. Yo, because you know the analytics is like, yo, New York is watching. Said, word?
What state we going to? No, change states. Switch states. Switch states. Switch states. Nah, but I'm cool. You know, that's why it's singing for the people. Before YouTube, it was the people, and it's still the people. Not all of the people. Not all of the people. I was telling the chat earlier. A lot of people get on YouTube, and the last thing they want to hear is the truth. You know, a lot of people use TikTok and YouTube as Netflix. They know they too cheap to pay for Netflix, so they get on YouTube, and then they mix in the live streams with the short speed and some of these other feeds now, and then you find some of these users, you've been looking for stuff to entertain you because you can't entertain yourself, and then they find themselves on my chat, and then you find and then you're like, oh, what he's singing, like, oh, what he's saying, and then I'll sing a song, and then I'll tell the truth, and I'll tell the truth, and I'll sing a song, I'll switch the lyrics, and you know, a lot of these other singers are straight up sing a lie, just good. Let me not do that. It's just, but it works. It's marketable. It's marketable. But if it was about marketing, obviously I would not be here. I would not be right here if it was just about marketing. But shout out to all of y'all who do it specifically for $1, and then there are the ones, and it's bigger than a paycheck attached to it. You know, but you know what they're gonna say. I gotta feed my kids. But my kids, you cannot pass a job to your children. But if you own the company, that's you. That's all y'all. I mean, there's a lot of hustles that you can't necessarily. You could try to pass the system. I mean, but if it's a system. You could pass a system to your wife and kids, but if 9 or 5, they just gonna replace your ass as soon as you leave. Like, but you know, shout out to all the tippers. We find, you know, life on the charger. Life on the charger. That's crazy though. I'm in New York, and people walking by like, oh shit, that's the guy that I seen on YouTube. That's him. Him. I mean, we got traffic now. We got traffic. A bunch of y'all done blocked. So they be in the chat like, hello, block. Men, women, everybody. Okay, so I don't have the other. Wow, I don't have the other platform to charge 2 phones at one time. Crazy. All right. Thank you, Mom. Love you, Mom. Love my tip.